Peace and love to all the goddesses and gods who see the God in me. Like the title of this video states, time is almost up as we get pulled closer and closer to Orion's belt. As we get closer and closer to the age of Aquarius, our space brothers and sisters, our family, are going to come in and they're going to finally take over Earth and reveal the whole entire truth. The Asians, the Arabs, and the Europeans, those that try to fight, will get zapped off this planet. The rest will go and try to live in the cold and try to, live it out. We're going to start a brand new civilization. We're going to get back to what we should be getting back to. Living like gods, goddesses and gods, plain blank and simple. The black woman, this is her planet, and she is speaking loud and clearly. You can search right now, severe weather in Europe, severe weather in Asia, China, Japan, Russia. They are getting unprecedented weather. You can search right now. There are sections and areas in the United States that bees, flies, birds that are nearly disappeared. Everything is changing around you. This change is going to happen whether you're able to make that switch to the carbon, from carbon 12 to carbon 7, whether you want it or not. Our space brothers and sisters is here. This planet is going to be returned back to the black woman. Mother Nature, Mother Earth is speaking loud and clear. She is washing away the evilness and the darkness that plagued this planet for the last 7,000 to 12,000 years. Black woman, truly the light beam of humanity, mother of humanity. This is your planet, queen. You are going to be able to walk in peace. You have not been in peace. You think right now you're in peace because you get to go to work. You get to go to the mall, get your hair done, buy Louis Vuitton shoes and expensive glasses. No, you're not free. You're in prison. You're in a deeper prison than you were when you were in chains. Because when you were in chains, you loved your babies. The black man. You loved us. You nurtured us. I'm not saying you didn't love us now, but it's the difference between love and nurturing. And when you have a combination of both, that's when you have a goddess. You don't love us no more. You love the money more than you love your baby. But this is why our space brothers is returned, to restore order. Because our queens, and I'm not letting the males off the hook either, because we slept with a lot of these mulattoes. We slept with a lot of these women, and we made these mulattoes. But now Mother Earth is speaking loud and clear. The evilness will vanish from this earth, will leave this planet. We will go back to greatness. All praise is due to the black queen, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, our ancestors. I don't know what I would be if it wasn't for Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, and all the other queens that slaved for this beast, mentally and physically. But we are almost there. The time is almost up. I hope that you enjoy this video. This video here that I have for you right now is an indication to let you know that how Earth is heating up from the core to the top, and how the magnetic field is still being destroyed, how we have a CME, and that's a coronal mass ejection that's getting ready to face Earth, and Earth is getting ready to get heated up even more, and we're going to have even more unprecedented earthquakes. If you live out in Yellowstone on the West Coast, listen, I love you, my brothers and sisters, but it's dangerous out there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace and love to all the queen goddesses and all the fellow king gods. I love you. and even your star seeds. I love them too. Peace and love.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Planet X News. This is Scott from the Nibiru channel. It is July 30th, 2017, approximately 6:37 a.m. And ladies and gentlemen, we have moved into some solar wind coming from our sun due to several large coronal holes that were Earth-facing yesterday and moving into the day before. However, we've seen some increased earthquake activity, as you can see on your screen. But what is concerning are two rare earthquakes. One of them in the island country of Cuba. And they had a magnitude 4.4 approximately 6 hours ago, very shallow, a depth of only 10 kilometers. It happened right off of the shore, magnitude 4.4. And taking into consideration that Cuba is only 90 miles off of the southern coast of Florida, meaning the Keys. If any of you are not familiar with the Keys, you're looking at some islands right off of the coast of South Monroe County. Here, it's about 150, 160 miles from the city of Miami. So that's not very far, folks. You know, they usually don't have earthquakes in, Miami or in the Keys. And this is kind of a rare earthquake here in Cuba also. Now, you do get some earthquake activity from time to time over in the area of the Dominican Republic and also around Puerto Rico. Now, we've been seeing a lot of earthquake activity. It's minor, magnitudes in the 3s, low 2s surrounding Puerto Rico. Another rare earthquake occurred, magnitude 5.3, only 3 hours ago in Uganda on the African continent. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, these types of earthquakes, these are very rare. They don't happen that often. When you report of an earthquake in Cuba and one in Africa, well, that's a little concerning. This earthquake occurred 3 hours ago, this magnitude 5.3. An hour and a half ago, in the archipelago region, a magnitude 4.7, again, very shallow, only 10 kilometers deep. So you can see there has been quite a bit of earthquake activity overnight. Turkey has been getting hit left and right, magnitude 4.2, again, very, very shallow. We showed you the earthquake here in Bolivia that was very deep, 225 kilometers. And then right up here in Colombia, magnitude 4.5, again, very shallow. Now, there's been a lot of earthquake activity in California over the past several days. Taking a look at what is actually occurring on our sun today, it's rather interesting. This was the large coronal hole that is facing us and slowly moving away. But as you can see right here, and if you watch very closely, you're going to see this coronal hole open right in front of your eyes. And it's quite large. If you pay very close attention to this area where my pointer is, you'll see this coronal hole open and then start to close slightly as it turns towards the Earth. Once again, we have this large coronal hole at the top of the sun that is actually blending in to this coronal hole right here. And naturally, we have once again this large coronal hole at the base or the southern pole of the sun. Now, let's get over to some solar wind. As you can see, the solar wind is really not that high. It's actually kind of low, especially with these types of conditions. And you can see a little bit of the reversal of the solar wind. But folks, once again, They're deleting data. I want you to pay very close attention to the timestamp up here. Once we get to, I think it is about 4 a.m., you're going to see it jump from 4 a.m. UTC time to 8 a.m. 4 hours of missing data. Why is that? So I'm just going to go ahead and move this forward by hand. And we're going to get to about the 4 a.m. mark. Okay, so we see it is 4:06 UTC time. Pay very close attention as I slide this cursor. Bingo. You see that? 4:22, 4:26, 8:31. 4:22, 8:31. 4 hours of missing data for today. The Nibiru channel. Listen, folks, just minutes ago we ended our live stream with the doctor, and I wanted to take a quick look at the current SDO 48-hour loop. And lo and behold, this is the second time today that we have missing data. Earlier this morning, there was 4 hours of data missing from the magnetosphere model. I reported on that while I was reporting on some earthquake situations going on down in Cuba and in Uganda, Africa. Now I'm looking at the SDO, and if you pay very close attention to the timestamp right here at the bottom, going into July 30th, you're going to see 4, possibly 5 hours just disappear. You can tell by the skip in the video that you're looking at of the sun. The time that's missing seems to be from 10 p.m. UTC time through 1500 hours. Approximately 4 or 5 hours just missing, just deleted.